Welcome to Mindless Entertainment. My name is Jesse Milestone, and I just want to say that there's been a lot of talk out there about how Captain Marvel, or how Brie Larson is being obviously, sexist against men, and therefore maybe the movie is and whatnot, and the way that Brie Larson's talking about it is not fair to men, and it is sexist the way she's talking, and that's true. That's all very valid. But I'm here today to talk about the fact that Captain Marvel actually, the casting of Brie Larson, the use of her in this film is also sexist against women. It really is. And if you're scratching your head as to why, let me break it down for you, all right? Let me break it down for you. And we'll start off very simply, because this is something I've said before, right? With the whole, diversity and inclusivity, acting like it's somehow really, really important that people can see a visual representation of themselves on screen. Me. Where am I? Where am I represented? Where is the tough, loud, hard, short-haired, badass chick represented on screen? When was the last time you saw a woman with short hair in a leading role? Let's just start with that. Let's start with the hair, all right? Because here's the thing, is the original Captain Marvel, as she's drawn in the comics, or at least some popular iteration of her, has the short hair, the mohawk. That's her thing, right? That's not just her helmet. That's her fucking hair. So right there, you have an opportunity now. You want to break down barriers and you want to be new and inclusive and diverse. The first thing you could have done was have a short-haired woman in your role. You could have had that. Captain Marvel is drawn. Her abs show through everything she wears. She's hard. Even her tits look hard the way they're drawn. Her muscles are hard. Her calves have definition. She's got hips and booty. That is clear from the way she's drawn, right? She is both sexy and effeminate, but hard and tough, and that's reflected in her features as well. She doesn't have your traditional soft feminine features. She has prominent cheekbones. She has an angular jawline. She has sharp features. There are elements that are almost a little bit masculine while still retaining their feminine sexuality. In point of fact, that the version of Captain Marvel that you see in the comics looks a hell of a lot more like me then it looks like Brie Larson. So once again, Marvel, you messed up by not casting me as this chick, right? So then you come down and you're like, oh, we're so progressive. But what did you do? You cast basic bitch number 2 as the leading female badass superhero in your universe. You couldn't get more sexist than that in your casting if you tried. Brie Larson looks more like Regina George from Mean Girls then she looks like a goddamn superhero. Which is funny because even Rachel McAdams is more jacked than she is. So you cast someone just petite, soft, no ass to speak of, no shape, no curves. And we're talking about a world now where, by the way, it's in the mainstream that curves are in, that we like butts and all that stuff. We're into them. And if you ask any guy, 90% of guys, at least, will tell you they like a woman with curves. They're not looking for a twig. They want those curves. And so first of all, you're being stupid because you're denying the audience what they want anyway, and you're not representing women as we actually are. We are not delicate, petite, little flowing blondies like Brie Larson is. Fuck, Brie Larson looks like the kind of girl who made fun of you in high school because your short shorts weren't the right brand. She sounds like a goddamn valley girl. Oh, what's wrong with that? Fucking superheroes don't sound like that. When was the last time you listened to an MMA fighter who was like, yeah, so I just go into the gym and work out and lift weights and punch them. They don't fucking talk like that. These are real women. Real women can be hard, can be tough. And that doesn't make us any less feminine and any less attractive. And the shame of Captain Marvel is refusing to acknowledge that and acting like you're so effing woke because you took another skinny little white girl and shoved her in this role and we're like, look at us, so woke, women. A woman who, by the way, is so clearly stuck on herself, is so clearly obsessed with herself and her own looks and her own image. Obviously, I mean, the way it's apparent in the way she talks about the film and the way she just pats herself on the back for being Captain Marvel every fucking day. Oh, she's so impressed with herself and who she is. Well, guess what? I'm not. Because you don't represent me, Brie Larson. You don't look like me. You don't sound like me. You don't act like me. So Marvel, if you wanted to put a relatable superhero in your film, why didn't you cast someone like Katie Sackhoff? Look at the proportions. She's got the figure and the hardness and the hips. She's got it all. She's got the sharpness in her features, but she is still undeniably gorgeous. You could have had her. Fuck, even leave the long hair on her. I wouldn't have minded so much. But you had an opportunity to actually do something, because I'm sorry, a blonde white girl in Hollywood is not diversity. So shut your stupid trap, Brie Larson, about all your inclusivity. If you really cared about diversity, you would have turned down the damn role. Or maybe sometime before, like 5 weeks before the damn movie comes out, releasing a little video of you pushing a truck up a hill, you would actually put some effort into getting jacked. Male actors out in Hollywood, they put on weight. 40 pounds. They'll lose 40 pounds. They'll put on ridiculous amounts of muscle. Chris Hemsworth bulked up so much for Thor that they told him to stop because he wouldn't fit in the costume anymore. They go through the real body transformations to make themselves look the damn part. You could have cut your hair. Maybe the studio didn't want that, which is bad on them, right? You could have bulked up. You could have gotten jacked. You could have done enough weighted squats that maybe your flat pancake ass could have developed a little tiny bit of shape. But no, oh my God, because you gotta eat your salad and stay thin so you can look beautiful in your Oscar dress and wear a size 0. Oh my God, that's not a damn hero. That is not what heroes look like. So you can put your shit all over your trailers all you want. What makes her a hero? Nothing. Nothing makes her a hero. She does not look or sound or act like any of the tough, strong women I have ever met in real life. Look at MMA fighters, people who fight. They don't look like Brie Larson. People who actually get their hands dirty and get rough. People, chicks in the army, don't look like Brie Larson. Well, you can't tell what they look like because they're just wearing like their fatigues all the time. They're not exactly form-fitting. But they definitely don't look like Brie Larson. And again, you can be beautiful. You can be attractive and still be tough and hard. There is nothing hard about Brie Larson. She looks like the kind of person who never worked a goddamn day in her life, that's never lifted anything heavier than a pencil or a pen to sign her name on her checks or autographs for all the adoring young women that she inspires so much. I'm not buying it. So Hollywood, take your diversity narrative and shove it up your ass. Disney, Marvel, do the same thing, because you haven't represented me or anybody like me in any of your goddamn movies, so you fail. You fail. Done. Done. Anyway, that's what I wanted to discuss today, because it's bothering me. The more I look at the older images of Captain Marvel, the more it bothers me, because you had such an opportunity here and you just passed it right by. Where are my short-haired women at? God damn it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, press that like button. That's how we do on this channel. We oppress things whenever we want to, because it's fun for us. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you always know when new videos are coming out. Share this video. All of those little things do so much more than you can possibly know to help my channel continue to grow. We're at 20,000. Thank you all so much. Can't wait to see where we're going to be next month and next year. So keep that rolling. If you guys want to get more involved with the channel, click Get Involved with Me. You'll learn more fun ways to participate in Mindless Entertainment. You can find my business address there. You can find my Patreon information there, my t-shirts. All my social media is all right there. So go ahead and check that out, and we'll talk again real soon.